Aho, iaho. Aho, iaho.
Okay, welcome to our channel, Aportes Afro-Costarricenses y Diaspóricos. In this afternoon, we have the honor to have with us Father Stennette, who will be sharing some of his history, his journey throughout his ministry, and also giving us some information on the way people of African descent in Costa Rica celebrate Christmas. But before Father Stennette speak with us, we really want to hear, let me give a brief introduction. Lloyd Roland Stennette Myers nació en el bello puerto de Limón, Costa Rica, el 6 de enero del año 1936, Día de los Reyes. Durante su juventud desempeñó diferentes funciones en la Iglesia San Marcos, destacándose siempre por su dedicación. Al terminar sus estudios en el Centro de Estudios Teológicos, CET, ubicado en el cantón de Siquirres, que fue una obra establecida por los sacerdotes de aquel entonces, como director el recordado Padre David Bergeson, profesor el destacado sacerdote Donald Kirkbaum, ya fallecidos, otros quienes pasaban con el propósito de enseñar y preparar a los nativos de la zona a que tomaran las riendas de la iglesia una vez que ellos hubieran cumplido su misión. Había estudiantes de otros lugares como Panamá y Nicaragua y uno de la India. De ese grupo fue consagrado el primer obispo nacional, el reverendísimo Cornelius Wilson, que en paz descansa. El padre Stennette fue ordenado diácono el 10 de julio del año 1966 por el ya fallecido obispo David Emrys Richards en la iglesia San Marcos y fue enviado a Honduras, a la ciudad de Tela, a la iglesia Espíritu Santo, ya que en aquel entonces, por la pequeñez de las diócesis centroamericanas, estaban bajo el cuidado de un solo obispo. El padre Stennette fue ordenado al sacerdocio el 7 de enero del año de 1968 en esa misma iglesia por el obispo Richards. El padre Stennette se jubiló el 27 de diciembre del año 2015. Él se mantiene bastante activo en su avanzada edad de 84 primaveras, sembrando en el patio, ocupado fielmente leyendo sus libros y trabajando en su oficina privada en la casa, oficiando como sacerdote cuando lo invitan y está disponible. Gracias al Señor por estos 49 años de servicio, acompañado siempre por su adorable, dedicada y incansable compañera Doris, con quien a través de 51 años ha estado a su lado en momentos buenos como difíciles. Él agradece sinceramente la experiencia adquirida y el apoyo de todas las congregaciones donde ha tenido la oportunidad de servir y las amistades adquiridas, a sabiendas de que todos estos servicios han sido para la honra y la gloria de Dios. Father Stennette, I know that you have a lot more that you could share with us. So before we go in the conversation about Christmas, I would like you to share with me and with the world, you know, your journey into the ministry.
I can say it has been a wonderful time, you know, those 50 odd years. It all started in Limon, and it could go all the way back, let's say, to a priest that was around, Father Ziadi. Because you see, back then, these missionaries used to come to Costa Rica, and the church was very, what could I say, small in a matter, but church was very important back then. And I thought about it, and I think that they came with a vision, because they were looking that they could be native, using that term, you know, especially among the Afro Costa Rican for that matter, who could take the church in their hand. So it's because of their, what can I say, encouragement that many of us took that road. There was one that's not mentioned in my biography, but was also important, coming all the way from Father Ziadi. There was another priest by the name of Alfred Wade. He have now passed away. And so you see, they were looking forward for the benefit of the church in the province of Limon.
Father Stennette, give me a little more information. Your bio said that you started in Siquirres. So how long did you spend in Siquirres, and how long did you spend in the province of Limon, the port?
Well, at least I was born in Limon for that matter, and
Oh,
so I was there for the most part of my life. In Siquirres, this movement came up with the same idea I was saying, coming all the way from Father Ziadi, even though he was not around when the center was opened. The center was opened because of Bishop Richards. And at the moment, it was the time and the moment that you had someone who was also interested, Father Bergerson. And so therefore, this was open at St. Mary's Church in Siquirres. And it was really basically important, because even though it was not uh, a, one of those big top seminaries, at least they prepared the native boys, for that matter, so that they could take over the service there. So the seminary, the CET, Centro de Estudios Teológicos, lasted for 3 years in Siquirres.
mm. Okay. So then after you completed those studies, where did you went for your ministry?
Well, as I said in my bio, being that all 5 central republics were under one bishop, Bishop Richards for that matter, he thought that it would be best for me to go to some other place and to help there. So he sent me off to Honduras, in the city of Taylor and the Atlantic zone.
Mhm. And then after there, where else you went?
After there, then as time went by, you had another bishop who came in on the scene, and that was Bishop Antonio Ramos. That was a Puerto Rican who was sent here so as to make the changes in the sense that Costa Rica could become independent from the United States. Because, that's one of the things always in life. Independence is a great thing if it can be managed as it should be managed. So therefore, when he came and seeing that I was still in Honduras, he noted that there were need for priests here in Costa Rica. So he asked me if I could return here. And so I did that when he asked for my help here.
Mhm.
So I returned to Costa Rica, and the first place that he placed me was in St. Mark's. Now, first I went to Siquirres, that where he placed me, and then after Bishop Wilson came on board, he decided that he wanted me in St. Mark's.
Mm. Okay. And how long did you minister there?
And St. Mark's,
Uh-huh.
in St. Mark's, I think it was for about 2.5 years, for that matter. And then I was sent and then I was sent where at that time I was in charge of a mission in Cieneguita also, St. Mark's and Cieneguita. So I spent two years in St. Mark's. Then after that, the opportunity came that I could further my studies in a seminary in the U.S. And I was sent to the Seminary of the Southwest in Austin, Texas, where I spent 3 years before returning to Costa Rica.
Okay. Well,
Somos voces de la historia, sangre, tinta y papel. Somos voces de la historia, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber, mis ancestros, su saber.